That massive nor'easter making its way through our region, leaving a blanket of snow and dangerous road conditions.
Now, this winter storm is happening right now, and it doesn't look like it's letting up anytime soon. Tonight, we have live team coverage on this major storm. 1817 meteorologist Grant Jungo has an update on the conditions we're seeing in the Twin Tiers. 18 News reporter Tai Wong takes a look at road conditions in Mansfield, Pennsylvania, which is one of the hardest hit areas last night. And 18 News reporter Chelsea Lavelle has details on the cost of storm preparations. We start off tonight with Grant, who joins us now live in the studio. Grant, what can we expect tonight?
Yeah, good evening, Jordan. So we are right in the middle of our first nor'easter of 2021 with more heavy snow on the way tonight, reminding us just a little bit of what we saw last December, where some locations saw over 2 feet of snow. Now, that's not going to be quite the case with this storm, but we are going to try to make a run for it and come close. There are 2 main differences between this storm and the one that buried us in December. However, images like this on your screen will be common tomorrow morning as we start off our Tuesday. Now, first, overall, there is less snow that we are expecting, but a foot plus of snow is still quite substantial. Also, this storm is a longer duration event, so when all is said and done, we'll be dealing with the storm for 3 days or more before it all comes to an end, leading to road conditions being difficult for most of this work week. Now, 18 News reporter Tai Wong is live in Mansfield to give us an update. Tai, how are things looking?
Yeah, thank you, Grant. Here in the northern tier, it is all hands on deck as they prepare for the second wave of snow. As you can kind of see, it's a little hard to tell, but the snow has just started to fall yet again. Now, I did speak with the Mansfield Borough manager who did tell me that they had crews out as early as 9 p.m. yesterday. Now, I'm going to get out of the way just so you can get a better view of the streets behind me. It is fairly clear right now, and as you just saw, a plow truck did just come by. Now, they have been sweeping just to making sure that the roads are clear as they can be at the moment, and they currently do have other crews on standby for when it does get worse.
So we'll have 3 snowplow operators on standby beginning about 7 o'clock this evening and ready to respond as soon as any sort of accumulation starts to happen. We'll be plowing our local roads and then applying salt as necessary. We'll also have someone available to clean off the parking spaces here in our business district.
Now, McGann says that they have been tracking the storm all day and says overnight is going to be an adventure, but they will get through it. Now, Pennsylvania Governor Tom Wolf did place out a restrictions, including on some highways, it's only a limit of 45 miles per hour. Now, we have posted all of those other restrictions on our website at mytwintiers.com. And I'm going to toss it back over into the southern tier where our 18 News reporter Chelsea Lavelle is with more on how their conditions are doing. Chelsea, what can you tell us?
That's right, Ty. Here in the southern tier, we're also getting hit by this nor'easter. So we reached out to both Chemung County and the city of Elmira to find out what their preparations are to keep those roadways you see behind me safe and clear.
3 this morning, they brought in road crews expecting the snow.
Mayor Mendel says the trouble the city has faced when trying to plow the streets is the cars not abiding by the parking restrictions.
What was challenging for our plow drivers is that people were not obeying the odd-even parking.
As far as the county, they have a large budget to tackle these snowstorms.
We have in our county budget a little bit over $840,000 in a year. Salt, sand, plow edges, that's all included in that budget. And that's for about 245 miles of roads on the county system.
And Elmira's got almost 180 miles worth of roads to plow. But compared to the major snowstorm we had in December, this storm should cost the county a lot less.
As far as this storm, this could be like a $10,000 to $20,000 storm. The last storm, the big one we had in December, was pushing $100,000.
The county says there's not much space to put the snow. In order to not have your car snowed into a space, try parking in a driveway if you can, or even a parking garage. But the good news is the snowfall this week should be more manageable for the county.
Less snow, more visibility. We should be able to do it faster and hopefully use less material at the same time.
Chemung County and the city of Elmira both have 24-hour numbers you can call if you need to get your street plowed. Those numbers are right there on your screen. And if you need to be on the roads, remember, the plows only go between 15 to 20 miles per hour. So if you're behind them, go slowly. Make sure they can see you. And of course, Chemung County is asking if you don't need to be outside, stay home and stay safe. If you need to go on the roads, go slow and take your time. And if you're behind a plow, make sure to stay behind them and not try to cut around them. After all, they are making the roads clearer for you. But for now, live in Elmira, I'm Chelsea Lavelle, 18 News.
Okay, Grant, Ty, Chelsea, thank you so much for your team coverage. Coming up later during this broadcast, 18 Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Shelby Clark and 18 Storm Team Meteorologist Grant Chungo will join us with more on what we can expect from the storm as we move through the early part of the week.